Hi there, wonderful humans. It's Adria Firestone, speaker, author, coach, and I woke up this morning on fire with something that I had to share with you. And it's this. Often, as we are rising in our companies, you're in C-suite, you keep going up the ladder, or you have your own business and you're trying to find better ways to market your business, you're learning new skills, and we spend an awful lot of time, effort, and money on learning the craft. In other words, learning how to make this, learning how to do this, learning how to market yourself, all of these various things that make a business work. So we're always working on that. But there is something that I realize that and I've worked with some really fine coaches in my life. There's something very important here is that we neglect who we are. And we're instead running after the technique. And one of the things that I've learned for some very wise women in my life, that who I am, not the image I project, not my image, the essence of who I am as a being is what allows me to make everything that I've studied and all the technique that I possess come alive. In other words, okay, I learned, and I may have told you this before, I learned by being on stage, center stage, leading lady, international award-winning career in opera and music theater. I know how to hold 12 or 12,000 right here in the palm of my hand in silence. I can teach you all of those techniques, but the technique is not going to be ignited until we find and coax out and address who you are. Because your essence, your essential self, your authentic self is the only thing that makes whatever you're learning take flight. If you come on camera or you walk on stage with all the technique in the world, and yet you don't know how to share, not show and tell. Show and tell was when we were little kids. Now it is share what I'm on fire about. And you know, no AI, nothing that is technical can take a place of a human on fire with something that they want to share. So I want each of you to please make sure that in your race for the top, in your need to succeed, that you don't leave the essence, the heart and soul of who you are as a human. And I say this especially to the women, because many of us have donned business suits and hardened ourselves, put on a really hard armor of protection so that we could be like a man and be better than a man. We don't need to be better than anybody. We need to be the best we can be, the best you can be. That is the only competition that is real in this planet, is your competition with yourself. Are you doing all you can do on this earth? Are you giving all you have to share? If you are, you can sleep well at night. It's not about beating this one or beating that one. And if you're in a race that requires you to lunge after people and grasp for the next rung of the ladder, and somewhere inside you've told this heart and soul that is whispering to you, wait a minute, I'm not satisfied. You've told it to sit down and shut up. You're being unkind and you're being unfair, because the most exciting part of you is who you are. not what you do. It is who you are. So take this to heart and don't ever lose sight, no matter how much professional development you do not lose sight of the personal development, which is the development of who you are, because that is what ignites the professional development that you're going for. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you honor who you are. That is the most valuable asset that you have. And something that really calms you down is when you know at the end of the day, not that I beat this one and I beat that one or I got ahead here, but I did the best I could. And wow, look at these results. That's what I wish for you. So in your rush to succeed, to climb the ladder of success, do not please neglect the most important and the most magical part of it all, which is who you are. Who you are, there's no one else like you. Everybody else is already taken, right? So why imitate anyone else? Find what animates you. Animates from anima, soul. What is your soul whispering for? What does it want? Start listening. There is your power. Don't disconnect yourself in your rush for success. Don't disconnect yourself from your essential power, essential meaning, essence, who you are. That's all I have to say today. Adria Firestone, speaker, author, coach. Happy to share with you the illuminations that come to me. It's okay. I'll see you later, alligators, for sure.